The second route is you work inside of a fast growing company, a company where you can learn a lot. And you work in that company for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And then you take everything that you've learned and you go and you start your own business in a similar industry. And from there, you add in hard work and you absolutely take off. And you may even bring in 1% the amount of business that the company you used to work for, but that's fine because you have 100% ownership. Now, as I said, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, this would have been the path. The path would have always started with you working at a company or at an organization and understanding that in your early years, you need to prioritize learning over earning. Earning can come a little later, but in your early years, I'm talking specifically here as a student, as a teenager, someone in your early 20s, learning should always be the priority. Now, before I get into the real meat of this video, on the topic of learning, so many of you guys ask very business specific questions or questions that are specific to your situation. And unfortunately on YouTube, I just can't really answer them. So that's why earlier this year, I started an Instagram called Talk with Eman. On there, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I get busy. So it's not weekly, sometimes it's 2 or 3 times a month, but I try my best. So I do free Q&As on there. And every once in a while, I will also do a live Q&A and just answer some of your guys' questions live. So you can just type on your phone, Talk with Eman, follow the account, and I will try to answer your question on the next Q&A that I do. But getting back to the main point here. The reason I wanted to talk about 100 years ago is I want to explain really what I'm seeing right now in society and why that is keeping you poor